Hello, everyone. Welcome to Teaching Hour with Ambassador Wyatt. Go get your pen, pencil, paper, or pad, because this is Teaching Hour. Hello, welcome back to Teaching Hour with Ambassador Wyatt. Today's lesson comes from 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. This is a two-part series. So right now we are in part 1. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8 reads, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." Now let's look at some terms here from this verse in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Sober. It simply means calm and collected. Vigilant. It simply means to be cautious or cautious. Adversary. It means enemy or opponent. The word devil or devil, this term is an adjective. So it describes the function, the action, and the occupation of Satan. The Greek term for devil is diablos. This Greek term is a compound term. The first term is dia. It means through the channel of an act. The second term is belio. It means throw, hit by throwing, to throw through. The idea is running someone through with words. The term devil is the function, action, occupation that accuse, oppose, slander, misrepresent, blame, discredit someone. This term can also be metaphorically applied to a man by opposing the cause of God. May be said to act the part of the devil or side with him. An example would be in St. John chapter 6, verse 70. It reads, "Jesus answered them, have not I chosen you 12, and one of you is a devil?" He spake of Judas Iscariot, the son of Simeon, for he it was that should betray him, being one of the 12. Now another is in St. Matthew chapter 16, verse 23, and it reads, "But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men." Now the term Satan here is referring to the idea that Satan puts a thought in Peter's mind to say this to Jesus, which made Peter act the part and side with the devil. Now, let's understand the term Satan, first in Hebrew, then in the Greek. The Hebrew term for Satan, which functions as a noun, is Satan. The definition is the arch enemy of good, superhuman adversary. This is Satan himself, or Satan himself. Now, an example would be in Job chapter 1, verses 6 through 12, and it reads, "Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. And Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth God, and eveth with evil, Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Doeth Job fear God for naught? Has not thou made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he have on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Now the verb form for Satan is Satan. It means to be or act as an adversary, to attack or accuse. Now, an example of that, we can see this in Psalm 71, verse 13. It reads, Let them be confounded. This is King David. And consumed that are adversaries to my soul. Let them be covered with reproach and dishonor that seek my hurt. Now, the term adversaries means to act as an adversary or as an accuser, an opposer, slanderer. Here in Psalm 71:13. Now, the idea is the person Satan speaks to about a lie, acts out his devilish deeds. But one must decide to listen and act on what they hear from him. Now, Satan, as a noun, is the Greek term Satanis. It means the prince of evil spirits, the habitual adversary of God and of Christ and humanity. It means one who opposes another in purpose or act, father of lies. We can see an example in St. Mark chapter 1, verses 12 through 13, and it reads, And he was there in the wilderness 40 days, tempted of Satan, and was with the wild beasts, and the angels minister unto him. The angels minister unto Jesus. So Satan tempted Jesus. Now, diablos is the verb form of Satan, and is equivalent to Satan from Hebrew. Diablos, the verb form of Satan, it means accuser, slanderer, adversary, backbiting. Interesting. So listen, this concludes teaching hour, but I want you to stay tuned to part 2 of 1 Peter 5 and 8. And remember, Jesus is Lord.